Today on Beavertown Outdoors, we're going to be doing some woodwork on the trailer. So it's another blustery day here in northern Michigan, now here at the beautiful Beavertown compound. And, well, today I'm going to tackle a couple of things. You know, I've had, we saw my short, I've had a weekend full of deliveries, and been running the wheels off the Griffin dump trailer since I got it, which is good. That's how it pays for itself. But one of the things it didn't come with, obviously, is it comes with provisions for wood sides, you know, put some boards up there and build up the sides a little bit. And I've been running without it, and it's fine. But figured today, since I only had a couple hours, would be a good time to work on doing that. As well as, if I get time, I'm going to work on building up some sides for the UTV, for the Can-Am. Try to make it a little easier, give it a little more capacity for moving wood around with that. So to do that, to do each one, a little sniffle here. So I got a couple of 2x10s. Unfortunately, I don't have a Menards nearby. I've got Lowe's and Home Depot, and they both had 16-footers. Obviously, this is a 14-foot trailer, so we're gonna have to cut these down a little bit. Even if you get 14s, they're always a little long anyway. So either way, I was gonna have to cut them. So I guess I have a couple of 2-foot 2x10s for God knows what. But that's what we're gonna build up these sides with, and then for the rack, to build a rack for the side by side, I want something fairly lightweight but strong. Didn't want to do pressure treated wood. Again, weight and that can be an issue. So, but I don't want it to rot out either. So what I got is I got some cedar boards that I'll show you how I'm going to fit these later. But we're going to build out of cedar. Cedar's fairly lightweight, and if you've ever built decks, you know that cedar typically doesn't rot. So it doesn't need to be pressure treated to keep from rotting. So we're gonna do that. But I'm gonna get set up here. I'm gonna get a saw out and get what I need set up here to get the sides on the trailer, and then we'll tackle the side by side next. Okay, so first thing I need to do is get an actual true measurement of how long the boards actually need to be. You know, so that they'll sit in these pockets here, and hopefully they'll ride nice and they'll last a long time. So the way I'm going to do this, obviously, just measure. Go from here here. And here, exactly 14 foot. That should make it pretty convenient. So we need to cut these exactly 14 foot. And what I'm hoping I don't need to do is to relieve these. So these are about 8 3/4. And the boards themselves are 9 1/4. So I'm gonna have to relief just a tiny bit. I think we'll be all right. I'll just cut kind of an easy notch in them, right, and go from there. So first thing I'm gonna do, measure out 14 foot. There you go. Right here, we have 14. So now, marker. Yep. All right, 14 on that one. This one out. Do the same over here. There's part. There. Okay. All right. That's it. Got mark. And now we can get. Alright, got one. There we go, two. Alright, now we'll see if see how much we got a notch. Maximum effort. Okay. Definitely got the notch. Set that there. Looks like only about maybe an inch. Yep. And so an inch. An inch or an inch. Alright, so I got this notch marked out. And just gonna have it out there. This is going to be hidden, so I'm not worried about how it looks, how this notch looks, because it's going to be, for the most part, hidden. However, I don't want to be ridiculous either. All right, we'll see how that worked out. Move on to the next. All right, that worked out. All right, cut the other one. All right, we got the other one cut, notched out, and around and put in. Just like that. Just like that, we got sides. All right, now we got to fasten them on. All right, so what I got to screw these in are these. These are stainless steel 1/4-inch lag screws. Should just fit through the holes, and might take some of the powder coat off, but oh well. But should be able to screw these in. See, there's actual holes 2, 3, 4 at each corner. Soon meant to screw these on, so they don't go through all the way to the other end. So the lag screws seem to be the winning ticket, and these are 1 inch, so shouldn't punch all the way through. Life is good. So the other thing, you don't want to just try to self-tap, I guess, the lags. I'm going to pre-drill them here with a drill bit. Those ones are a little harder to get to. All right. And see, with these two, I got some stainless washers. Just trying to keep it from, dump trailers, they're gonna rust. Let's try to keep the rust down as long as I can. We'll get out of there. All right, one side down, one to go. That's why it pays to buy extra. All right, well, that's that. That worked out pretty well. Now we got sides. I guess we can use the trailer to its full capacity, which is quite a lot, but I think that worked out all right. All right, I'm gonna button this up, and then I'm gonna get the side-by-side out, so we can move on to the project number 2. So over here I got the Can-Am, the UTV, and this is the other project I want to do today. So it's got the dump bed, and this works great for moving around firewood. The only disadvantage to this is how low the sides are on the bed. So you can buy a rack that extend these up a foot, 2 foot, something like that, and those are a little bit pricey. I think the cheapest I've seen one is like $700, $800, and you know, for something that's just going to get beat up with firewood, I think I can manage to just build something. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I've got this cedar here, and we're gonna mark this up, and we're gonna cut out some pieces and put something together. So I had to figure out how tall I wanted to make this. So I think what's going to work out good is if I end up about, I don't know, 18 inches above 18 inches above the bed. That should be a good amount. You know, even if I got an extra foot, it would be great. So what I did was I put this in here just to mock it up, because it got these stake pockets. I put these 1x2s in here, and just went 18 inches from above here, marked it, and then remeasured it. Ends up about 25 inches. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark out a bunch of these at 25 and get them cut, and we'll have the uprights. So I know I've got a miter saw, and that'd be the easiest way to do this, but other than the fact that I have to drag the miter saw out. So, I've already got the circular saw out from doing the trailer. I think I'm just gonna quick whip these out with the circular saw. This doesn't have to be pretty. This just has to be functional. So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll get started. Actually, what I think I'm going to do, instead of doing 25, these are 8 foot. I think just so I don't end up with an oddball, I'm just going to go down to 24. 1 inch ain't going to make that big a difference. saw set up and get them cut. Alright, now that we got them cut, we can kind of see how this is going to take shape. Alright, so we got these little uprights in there, and now we'll just need a measurement how long to make. We'll start at the sides, I think. We'll go from here to here. Let's see. I think, well, that's hard. I think where we're gonna be best is right around, I think right around 40 inches. Yeah, right around 40 inches I think will be good. I'll get the backs cut up, and I'll be back. Alright, so I got a little, I took the extra 2x, and that way I could box this in, and I did get the uprights on the outside put up. Just got to get the ones in the back lined up and squared up, and then we'll be good to just throw some more boards up. So now we got that all situated. Now I'm just gonna cut the sideboards, same as these, 240-inch on each end, and hopefully I got enough that I can make 2 in the back. Okay, so now that I got them cut, I got the front and back pieces cut, or front and side pieces cut. Now we just mock it up and screw it together. So what I want to do is take this board and mark it. Just putting a mark on this side as to where this should go together. Kind of give me a little bit of a idea to line it up. And then I'm just going to put the mark there at the top. Clamp it. And clamp it. Alright, get some screws. Get a couple screws and send this boy home. Drill it first so we don't split it. If the drill doesn't slip on me. Okay, so those ones ain't quite long enough. Okay, about to lose my battery. See if I can get one more screw in. Okay, alright, I gotta change battery and I'll be back. Okay, so while you were out, or while the camera was out of battery anyway, I did get the rest of the sides on. I got them just mocked up. They got a screw there. They got a screw in each, kind of holding it together, but you can see how this is pretty much how this is took shape. And this should be good. Should be a good height to add a little more. Be able to hold a little more wood. So I'm just gonna put a couple more screws in each, and we'll call this a done deal. Well, there we go. Fairly sturdy. It's sturdy enough for what I'm using for, I guess. But since this was a little loose, I got a couple of I got some shims that, let's see if I can get in here real quick. See those little red things? Those are some shims I had, and yeah, those kind of hold it from wobbling around. It should hold it in there when yeah, when we go dump it. So should add to the wood carrying capacity of the UTV. So like we added capacity to the trailer through the sides. So all right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed watching me doing these projects, and we got 2 done in one day. That's quite an accomplishment around here. So if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. Feel free to share. But until next time, everyone, take care of each other, be good, stay safe, and I'm out.